Hi everyone, this is audap for you. Let's check out Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Now I've only downloaded the first 10 gig of this, so let's see how far that gets us. It's a 40 gig for those who are curious. Turn on vibration, no screen shake, we'll turn on subtitles. I can't remember if this one has screwed up X and Y axes or not. We'll leave them there for now. Let's see what happens when we actually play the game. We can choose Japanese or English. No, I'll leave it on English. That way I don't have to narrate the whole game. And we'll put the reorchestrated soundtrack. All the other things we'll leave as default. God damn it.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
12.
An attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Spoilers, Galtea really didn't help him out much. Alright, so much of Chronicles already.
We must withdraw!
No! Railing still stands.
Shield beyond sight. They're failing light.
The railing's fallen.
You are bad luck.
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel, and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the right stick to look around. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. Oh, they did fix the right and left stick. Used to be the opposite. Use the left stick to move, Rex. Tilt it slightly to walk and further to run. You can walk, yes? Come, stand before me. Do you see the marker above my head? That is the talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press X. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door or a switch, an item, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press X. Now, try opening the gate. It is time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the king. Damascus' future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Oh, good thing I was working out then, huh? You can open the party menu by pressing triangle. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around. When you found them, press X to open the battle menu. Once you selected attack and targeted a foe, close the distance using the left stick. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press X and select items from the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There's no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me.
Captain?
I hated that generation's use of
Headline, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
use of pixel trails, to kind of hide the crappy frame rate. But that's what they did back then. It was never effective. I never thought it looked good. Okay. There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by clicking the touchpad. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, press the L3 button. Pressing the L3 button will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azulis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Ahead we will face many Imperials, but we need not fight them all. Oftentimes, retreat is the wiser course. Should the need arise, press and hold the R2 button to run from your foes. There's no shame in fleeing from a battle that serves no purpose. returned. I thought it already did. There really is no point in fighting that much. I don't know if I need to spoil like a 15-year-old game. Yeah, things don't quite work out the way you think they should. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching the save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There's more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons on the battlefield and you will do well. Come, reach His Majesty before it's too late.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Along!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house. Yeah.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The Royal City of Rabanastra. Yeah, 706. Oh, Valendian. 2 years after the fall of Damalska.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go next. The world map has been added to the party menu. There sure are a lot of Imperials out today. They think they're so great, but I hate them. Hey mister, you want to hear about the history of Rabanastre? It won't cost you much. What? I gotta eat too, you know. Let's see, 1 gil ought to do it. Yeah, sure. Okay, so 2 years back, Rabanastre lost the war with the Empire. That's when all the guards came and made us live under the city. The Empire has one person who runs the city and everything. He's called the Consul. The new Consul's coming today. That's why there's so many guards. Kinda short, huh? Don't worry, I'll try to find some new things to add for next time. You can cut the tension with a knife out here in the streets today. Guards at every corner. I can hardly stand it. If anyone asks, I said nothing. Nothing. Understood? I was just down to Miguelo's sundries. That Miguelo's coming and going, so I'm half afraid he's gonna wear the door off its hinges. Only been 2 years since Princess Ashe took her own life. It seems like Rabanastre has been in the Empire forever. Not that I'm complaining. They closed all the stairs to Lowtown. Can you believe that? I don't care how important today is. This is absurd. It's sweltering even here in the shade. Maybe I'll head up to the Sandsea and get something to drink. Step back, now! I haven't finished interrogating these two yet. Megillo? Fetching the new console? Megillo this, Megillo that. It's all I ever hear these days. There's a nervous energy running throughout the city, the whole city today. With the new console coming, I suppose it's to be expected. Everyone sure seems busy today. You, Kites, Pinello, me? Don't worry, I've got my own work to keep me busy. I'm gonna be so rich that... I know, I'll be rich enough to buy an airship. You can ride it anytime you want, Vaughn.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Came to the East End to do some shopping, but there are so many shops, I don't know where to begin. Oh, Vaughn, how you doing? Lots of people out today. Thought I may try out some of those tricks you showed me. I instantly walked past the Sandsea I was, when a sudden thirst seized me, but I ain't going in. Gotta save my guild. Boy, those lamps sure look sucky. Oh well.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monsters you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yeah, sure. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board, then go running off to hit the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So, take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You'll have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement is in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you will hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. You obtained a clan primer. Clan primer has been added to your party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Obtain an original armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics. None of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for the armlet. Tamaj, how can I equip this great treasure you bestowed upon me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. You obtained a writ of transit. The east gate's the one you want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Try equipping your original armlet. Use the armlet. Whatever. Use the license command in the party menu to obtain the Accessories 1 license. Then use the equip command to equip it. Once you've chosen license board, you can't change your mind, so choose wisely. Yeah, we don't. In order to use weapons, armors, and magic, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the license that supports your playstyle to create your own unique party. You must choose a license board in order to obtain a license. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you choose a board, it cannot be changed. Let's see. White mage, mages who wield healing and support magics. Magics, white, cure, protect. Shikari, warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. Weapons, daggers, techniques, first aid. Heal critical. Bushi, sword masters who develop themselves body and mind and soul to their lords. Black mage, black mages who channel elemental forces into deadly magics. Archers, warriors who bring death on their foes from afar. Foebreaker, warriors who use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. Time battle mages who wield crossbows and bend time to their will. Monk, warriors who temper their bodies into deadly weapons. Knight, stalwart warriors who wield swords and shield. Red battle mages equally skilled with maces and magics. Machinists, warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. Ulhan, warriors who wield spears to pierce enemy armor. Use the quick command to modify a character's equipment. Use optimize to automatically equip the best equipment available. I hear there's a mark out in Estersand. Of course, the Imperials are too busy securing the city to worry over troubles beyond her walls. A parade to instill this new console? Fie! They're just looking for an excuse to flaunt their might. Well, let the fools strut, I say. Hi, Van. Something I can help you with? Nah, fine. You'll never find that rogue tomato just standing around here. The Imperials have started locking down the gates for the parade, but you ought to be able to get out if you show them the writ I gave you. Just talk to the watch by the east gate in the southern plaza. You shouldn't have any trouble. Until you do. How are you, Vaughn? That creature in the desert has us chasing after supplies from dawn till dusk. Someone better do something, and quick. Hint, hint, lazy bastard. I heard you could still leave the city through the east gate, but when I tried to pass, I was turned away. Turns out they only letting people on business for the fete. Would it kill them to bend the rules? I hope they didn't hear that. Have you seen how many guards they've stationed in the southern plaza? I suppose it makes sense. This is where the city gates are. If you find yourself by Magello's, you should take a look. Not every day you see that many Imperials in one place. You know, of course, I don't remember this mini-map from the original game, but I think this is also part of the later PS2 release in Japan that we never got here in the States. My memory's kind of fuzzy. It's kind of a long time ago. I really can't even remember what happened yesterday, honestly. That certainly doesn't help. Not long before the consul's appointment ceremony begins, the south and west gates have been closed as part of the heightened watch.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
Your eye's not working, boy? You want to pass your queue up with everyone else? Any are going to speak to the guard at the back of the queue. Yeah, said the same thing. Wow, at least they got their lines down. Once they get closest, they'll not be letting anyone through. No exceptions. I'm getting in while the getting's good. You trying to push in? Best be rethinking that move, mate. You went inside. You get in line behind me, understand? Now, many people are coming along now. Once we get this lot taken care of, that should just about do it, I'd say. What about you? Looking to get inside? Nah, not yet. Kinda past these gates till they finish going over my belongings. Risk my life and limb crossing the desert to be treated like this. Bah! On your way out to the city, are you? There's a tomato beastie running amok on the bluff close by. Don't get yourself in there, brother. Do you hear? Right accents. Just say speaking in a foreign accent. Dalmasca Estersan. Sleeping on the dab. really do love the music in this game. Although I don't agree with some critics that this is the better game, or the better battle system than Final Fantasy XIII. I know I'm supposed to hate that game, but I really did love that battle system. Much more than I like this one. I like this one too. Even with one thing, it's okay. Power up. Got you in my sights, tomato.
Yeah. Ha.
Oh, bastard. Squish you like a... great? Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Vanquished!
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
Yeah, let's pick it so it doesn't grow anymore. Yeah.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
You know, it's that kind of behavior that makes this a desert. You obtained a handful of Galbana lilies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay away from the dinosaur this time. The chop!
Yeah.
It's definitely a product of the PS2 era. You can't even see very far ahead of you.
Yeah.
This is an outrage. I thought we made it in with time to spare, but they closed the gates before they finished inspecting our things. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You're watching Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I'll try to play all the way through this one, but I think I kind of lose interest somewhere around the 20-hour mark. Or maybe the 15-hour mark, I can't remember. It gets to be kind of a drag somewhere in the middle. But we'll see if my patience can hold up. It's got a lot of other quality of life improvements and some new content as well, so let's see. Overall, I think it runs pretty good. I wish it was at more than 30 frames, but I think all the game logic is tied to 30 frames, so that's probably why it never goes beyond that. And it does look a little soft, but you know, compared to the PS2 original, you know, it's like night and day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.